Setup wise, good. Nothing really wrong with your setup, to be fair there. For me, there's like that threshold that we discussed there where you'll get into sort of this position. So your hands initially are going this way on the way back. They're pushing out away from the body. Left arm's getting away from the body. Club's getting way behind you. Properly flat and laid off there. I mean, sort of hands sort of mid-torso there, and you've got the shaft playing kind of a good few degrees off where you want to try and get it. Okay, so the feeling, as we said, hands are going to work in. Okay, that position there now is one of the best positions I've ever seen using a golf club on the takeaway ever. Literally, I mean, like, and halfway back here now, as we can see, hands at the same kind of position. You've got your club now straight to the golf ball. So you're swinging your club on a plane to come down to it. That on here, you're under plane, so you've got to try to tip that club up and over, which is going to create an over the top movement. If you don't go over the top, you come back from this way on the inside, and you did the biggest block over here, or a big snap hook, which is like the first 7 I knew when it went back on 30 yards left.
Yeah.
Okay, so those two angles there you can see are a huge difference in terms of where you were when you need to get to. Okay, then as you get back in, very, very flat with the left arm. Left arm for me is a little bit low still, but your hands are higher above your head rather sort of level with your eye line there. Okay, so you're getting the hands up in a better position, which is good. And as the club then comes back down, as we said, if we go back to where you were on line, straight line would help, wouldn't it? On line with the golf ball there, as you then swing back down, your angle comes back pretty much again parallel to where you're going back. So you're on a one plane swing. That results generally in a more consistent movement. Now, because your wrists are different, you've had the club face on the way back, would aim this way, you have to then do that on the way through to try and get the ball straight.
Yeah.
Now you've taken away this element of the club face opening. First couple are a little bit left because that left movement's going to keep kicking as you play shots, but in time, as you said, 10 or 15 shots, you're going to figure out where the club is and you get some shots. Pretty good. So from there, lovely strike of the golf ball. Little toe maybe, but again, we're swinging the club now in a different position, so the strike will be a little bit affected. Compare that to in that position there now. Chucking it back over the top, you go a bit too over the top, club gets outside, then your one shot you're going to get, and that's the old El Josel. And if that creeps in, I think you almost feel like when your hands try to get near your body, just bring them in, so you just fan the club way behind your hip. Yeah. So the more you can I don't think I've got on here now in your practice swing, I kind of exaggerate, not too bad. Okay, so yeah, get those hands sort of more in a sort of deeper behind you position, rather than out and in front and then just whipping inside. Okay, so takeaway is the key thing. If you get that better, get him working back on a nice angle, wrist hinging up there. That just looks, for me, that's probably the best takeaway / part of the backswing I've ever seen you do. From there now, honestly, it's a little bit low. You could do with the hands going a little bit higher as you go there, but at the moment that's a good enough position to deal with. Okay, club going back, yeah, so compared to what you were before here now, I mean, it's night and day. I mean, that's sort of like big fan with that club going back there, and there's no real consistency where that's going to come back. So does that make sense?
Yep.
Excellent, good stuff. I think that's always going to be something that you fall back into as an old hub.
Yeah.
You might find in 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years you're back to doing that again, and then some of the unmentionables might creep in, or the old hooky ones creep in because your hands are doing a lot of this rather than a bit more solid. Okay, mate?
Lovely.
Good stuff.